야, 산도 설레지. You ready to take on the Korean subway?
Oh yeah, I'm so ready. I've heard so many good things about it.
Okay, you might want to grab a seat over there.
Oh yeah, let's do that.
So, how's your Korean coming along? Last time I saw you, you were just learning the Korean alphabet. 가나다라 마바사.
Oh, I've improved so much. My listening and writing are pretty good now. It's just that the
여보세요?
speaking.
나 이제
and
합격이야.
about that,
근데 나 좀 전까지만 해도 스파게티랑 피자 먹을 생각에 너무 행복했는데 지금 옆에 탄 남자 다리털 보고 밥맛 떨어졌어. 야, 우리 좀 더 개운한 거 먹으면 안 돼? 다리털이 완전.
Wow. You understood all that, didn't you?
Are my legs that hairy? As usual, the skit was inspired by the next story we have to serve. It's from a listener that's going by Bob. Shall we see what's happening?
Let's go.
Hey, I'm putting in a reservation at Jenny's Bistro for Bob. That's not my name, but I always secretly wanted to be a Bob. I have a random and hopefully funny concern that I'd like to bring to the table. I'm a white male that moved to Korea more than a decade ago. When I came, I already knew how to speak perfect Korean. That's why on a fateful ride on the subway, when two girls my age talked about how hairy my legs were, I understood them perfectly well. Ever since, I've been weirdly self-conscious about my leg hair. Of course, I never gave it a second thought before that. But now, whenever summer rolls around, I have this dread that creeps up. So, confession time. I shave my legs now. And now I'm debating if I should move on to the next thing. Should I start getting them waxed or even lasered? Any thoughts?
아이고, 어떡하냐.
Oh dear.
자, let's see. First of all, let's see my 다리. Let me check. 난 다리 털 조금 있긴 한데.
You ever shaved your legs before?
I don't shave
Have
my
you?
legs.
그러니까요.
No.
I'm not that hairy. I don't need to shave.
Has anyone commented about your leg hair before? Or you?
No, never.
No.
People thought I shaved. They asked
Oh,
me when
really?
they thought I'm like, 정리해서. I'm like, 아니, 저 원래 그렇게 털이 없어요. So I think, I don't know, am I supposed to be glad or...
아니 근데 사실 털 있는 건 당연한 거잖아요.
Right.
근데 이걸 가지고 뭐 이상하게 생각하시나?
진짜.
근데
Anyway,
the girls at the side and the subway, you know, that situation, that was actually
They were so
bad.
rude.
I know.
Yeah.
못 따라 들은지 알았는데.
맞아요.
He should be like, she should just turn around and look at her. 진짜 많아요? 죄송해요. 밥맛 떨어졌어.
맞아. 그러면 진짜
and
좋았을
just talk
텐데.
back in the face. Right.
맞아요.
Well.
정말 대단하다. 아무튼 여러분 남자 사연자분께서 다리를 밀어야 할지 말아야 할지 여러분들께서는 다리털을 매번 제모하시는지 조언을 샵 1013으로 보내주시면 이벤트가 있죠?
Right, our event is we're gonna have a T-bongi for you here. Not this version, of course, the normal version, because this is horrible. Everybody, we want to listen from you, especially guys, listeners. Let us know at Shop 1013 if you want to win this event. Or else if you're from overseas, I'm sorry, but you can let us know on YouTube. Let us know what you think about whether this listener should shave the leg, wax it, or any ladies, let us know about your thought about it.
Yes.
And meanwhile, we're going to listen to the song and be right back. This is Jongin and Get It With 사람 냄새. Alright, we've been asking everybody about your opinion whether this foreigner has to shave the leg or not, and we have a lot of opinions here.
Yes,
from our
we do.
listeners.
0266님의 메시지는요. 졸리 읽어주세요.
엥? 남자도 다리털 밀어요? 35년 살면서 처음 듣는 소리예요.
아, 진짜 정말 대단합니다.
사실 in Korea, especially for the more conservative people, we don't really shave anything for guys,
맞아요.
right? They find it very not masculine about it.
맞아요. 3620님도 남자도 여자처럼 관리하는 것도 나쁘지 않다고 생각합니다. 좀 지저분해 보이면 미는 거 추천.
So if it looks too messy, it's just like how
Maybe
girls take care of themselves.
Like grooming it a bit.
Right? 요즘 그런 칼이 있는데, you know, it's not really shaving everything, but it's like it trims your 다리털. So if you just swipe it with it, it actually makes
it just
the hair
automatically
less.
kind of
Right, 그런 것도 있는데.
Nice.
그건 갖고 싶다. 6516님께서요.
I'm a man. I have hairy legs, but I've never shaved my legs before. Man, should I? Is that why I'm so low?
Wow.
No, that's going way too
If you
far.
want, send us a picture here. We're gonna 판단해드릴게요. Send us a picture of your leg,
Sure.
and we're gonna give you our honest opinion. And we'll ask 티봉이 whether 오늘 티봉이 티순이니까 티순이 오늘 어떻게 생각하는지 알려드릴게요.
좋습니다. 9841님이
티봉이
현명한
삐짐
There?
9841님이 현명한 답변을 하나 보내주셨는데 여자는 제모에 왁싱에 머리 관리하고 화장도 하는데 남자도 슬슬 자기 관리를 해야 한다고 생각합니다.
Exactly. I think I kind of understand. This is going to be a sensitive issue, but if you demand girls to actually have their, themselves grooming, shaved, and everything,
You should groom
I
yourself
think you
too.
should. Yeah, I think you
men
yourself
should
have to also
too.
do that. 7531이 미세요. 수염도 베렛나루도 다 shave 추천.
What's a 베렛나루?
배에 나는 털.
Oh.
Under your belly button, you know that the hairy part, the
interesting.
happy trail they call it.
아하,
But the thing is like 진짜 사람 취향이에요. Some people likes it. They
Yeah,
find
exactly.
It very
That was what I was gonna say.
오.
Yeah, I think it really depends on the guy.
On the guy and maybe the girl too.
Right. If you see like Cristiano Ronaldo doing that, like 베렛나루 있어야 돼. 멋있다. But if you see, let's say, okay, I don't want to point any a very chubby 아저씨 with that, you're gonna be like, ew.
Ah,
그치.
okay.
3231님도요. 뭐 남한테 피해만 안 주면 상관없지 않나요? 지하철에 그 여자분 엄청 rude한 것 같은데.
We were talking about that too.
Right. The skit is. I don't know whether that's a script that really happened. Is that really happened? you think?
Yeah, he mentioned.
Oh my God.
Yeah, two girls his age actually mentioned that. So
진짜 못됐다.
that is rude though. But I had that happen to me too before.
okay.
Like they thought I didn't speak Korean because I was only speaking in English with my friends, and they just like spoke something very rude.
Okay,
It
what was
was something
that
like,
about?
"Oh, 왜 한국인데 왜 한국말 안 하고 영어로 말하고 막 like they were talking like that."
Then she look at her like,
like.
yeah. 니들이 뭔데 날 판단해? Oh my god.
But yeah,
진짜.
it wasn't long since I came back to Korea from living in the States, so I think I didn't know how to rebut to
근데
that.
옛날에 그런 어른
Yeah.
많아.
Yeah.
There's a lot of like older generations. They're like saying, 야, 한국에서는 한국어 써야지.
Yeah.
이런 거
맞아.
많아요.
So that happened.
Yeah.
예.
8118님 also said, you want to read this?
Yeah, sure. 이참에 한번 밀어보고 어떤지 한번 봐보세요.
근데 되게 불편해요,
So
사실은.
try it.
그러니까.
Because when your hair grow back and you have ingrown hair and all this thing. So 저는 제 생각은 레이저 한두 번 하는 게 나쁘지 않다고 생각. 어차피 완전히
long term.
없애지지 않잖아요. It just becomes like less
Hairy?
hairy, right? So I think laser is also not a bad thing.
그러니까요. 근데 다른 사람 의견을 갖다 굳이 안 듣고 사실 기존에 본인이 잘 생각을 안 하고 있던 거면 냅두는 것도
신경 쓰이면
그러니까.
하고
아니면 말고.
Right. I mean,
Yeah.
as long as you're okay. But if you don't like people thinking about your hairy legs, because some people can be really hairy.
Right.
So I do understand. So depends on you.
좋습니다.
I-
많은 의견
yes.
보내주셔서 너무 감사하고요.
Thank you.
이제 티봉이 이벤트 위너를 어나운스할 때가 왔습니다. The winner is
두구두구두구두구스.
축하드립니다.
7, 5, 3 하나님
1 더하기 2는 귀요미 2 더하기 2는 치봉이
축하드립니다.
Not this version.
참고로 you can't really buy T-봉이, so it's actually a very
오,
good price.
맞아요.
Congratulations.
축하드립니다.
감사합니다.
Right.
Nice,
so
nice,
before we get the recipe, should we listen to a song first?
Sure.
No? Okay, we're gonna get a recipe first. then.
Okay.
All right, recipe please, Jolly V.
All right, here's my recipe for Bob.
Is
What's the name of the drink?
Your favorite drink to go.
Oh,
Yes.
interesting. What's that?
So, Bob, it sounds like you should just go ahead and do what you want to do. I feel like Korea does have very unique beauty standards, and they do tend to make you feel like you have to follow it. But I disagree. Beauty standards can come in different colors. So instead of feeling so self-conscious about it, I feel like you should just go outside, order your usual favorite drink, take it out to your favorite place in the city where you can only feel your whole presence and enjoy being yourself. Korea could use some more diverse colors in its scene, and that includes what you can bring to the table. So I don't care if you keep it hairy or maybe do laser or whatever, but I just want to make sure it's a decision based on you and it's your call. where it will allow you to keep yourself as who you are, whether you're a good old hairy-legged ajashi, which some women who actually do find attractive, or create a new self of yourself with cleaner legs.
This is interesting. I still don't know about it, whether guys should actually, trim the legs or whatever. This is a very tricky situation here.
근데 개인의 취향이죠. 뭐 본인이
Yeah.
깨끗하고 싶으면 미시고 아니면 냅두고.
And if it's really for girls, I know some girls who actually like hairy guys, and
Right.
it's a turn off for them when they see guys with clean legs.
Okay.
Because it's like too feminine or whatever.
아, 맞아.
Yeah.
Some girls like, 뭐야, 왜 털 밀어? That's
So-
so too, how do you say, 여성스럽다.
Right.
Too feminine.
Uh-huh.
근데 now 갑자기 현타 왔어.
Why?
Why? Since when in history did we start demanding girls to have to shave their legs?
그것도
like one of
맞는
them, right?
말이에요.
Why are we so used to
Maybe?
that? Because I'm sure, like at the beginning
Back
of
in the days.
right?
Uh-huh.
Girls wouldn't shave.
Medieval
right?
times, like nobody would
Yeah,
even.
even armpit hair,
Right,
noticing.
right,
It's just
right.
everything should be normalized. But since when we're like, 여자 뭐야, 왜 다리 털 안 밀어? 이렇게 하는데.
맞아요.
So at the same time, it makes me also want to think about guys maybe should actually have such treatment too.
그러니까요. 근데
진짜
요즘은 확실히
복잡해.
관리하는 남자가 되게 많아져가지고
That's true.
길 걸어 다녀도 저 사람 되게 잘생겼다, 멋있다 하는 사람 많아요. 요새.
And a lot of barber shops who specialize on like very,
맞아.
very special like hairstyles and stuff. Yeah.
This is very, very interesting.
It
좋습니다.
So I think should we listen to the song? Be right back. Then we're gonna listen to the song by Mighty Mouse. Everybody, let us know about your opinion too, featuring IU. This is 희망사항.
Stay tuned.
All right, a lot of people are just talking about shaving legs, and also they mentioned about eyebrow. 근데 what bothered me a lot is 여러분 눈썹 문신 진짜 너무 과하게 하지 마세요.
맞아.
특히
그거
남자들.
멀리서 보면 좀 웃겨.
Right? Looks like
짱구.
T-봉이 with his like
맞아, 맞아.
테이프. 그거 진짜 잘해야 돼요. Anyway, we have a short 사연 here. Another listener's problem we have here. Should we introduce?
Sure.
4562님의 메시지입니다. 제 얼굴에 점이 하나 있는데요. 저는 개인적으로 이 점이 너무 좋거든요. 근데 어떤 분이 관상적으로 안 좋은 위치에 있다고 하는데 없애야 할까요? 없애기 싫은데 괜히 찜찜해서요.
This is very tricky. So in Korea, we say 관상아, which is like your face thing. So
reading your
depending-
face.
Right. Depending on where your mole is on your face situated, it means differently. Some are good, some are bad.
Yes.
So this listener loved this mole she had on her face.
Face.
But the people was like saying this is bad for 관상. So whether he or she should take it off or not.
I don't think this person should take it off because that 관상 thing is kind of a superstition.
Yeah,
so
it is.
don't
Do you
have
guys believe
to.
in 관상? I do
No, actually.
sometimes get
You do?
influenced by it.
Yeah,
Okay.
how?
Like, I don't believe in the superstitious part, but like the 관상, let's say there was one time I'll be very honest, I went to a 성형외과 and I said, well, can I do a nose job? And they were like saying that 관상적으로, if you make your nose like very narrow,
Narrower?
you're going to look very cunning.
Okay.
People will see you as a less friendly person.
Ah.
So 그런 관상 I believe. I'm like,
okay.
image-wise, right?
Like how it can influence your
Right.
image.
But 점은, I don't know. I used to have a mole next to my lips here. People were telling me, no, you shouldn't take it out because that is like the 먹는 복. The, how do you say,
Luck.
you have the luck of eating nice food. But I was like saying, okay, maybe that is making me fat. So I just took it out. And now I'm still
Yet
eating
today.
nice food.
Yes, yet today. Blessed.
So like
With
Sam
good
said, I think
food.
it's really superstitious.
It is, I think. So you don't really have to believe it. As long as you're happy with how you look now, then just stick to it. You don't have to listen to other
me
people.
too.
Do you guys pay a lot of 점, like take away moles?
I've never done it
I've never
before.
done it.
No.
Confession, I have a confession. I love banging all my moles that comes out on my face. I don't know
Oh,
why.
really?
I don't like any. When a small one comes out, I'm like, oh no, bang, bang,
And you
bang.
bang, bang.
Right
Oh.
away. People
Take it away.
그렇죠.
Right. Oh, man.
맞아요.
But I think I do understand also this listener because sometimes people say something and it just makes you it bothers you.
Self-conscious.
Right?
Yeah.
You say, oh, this is not a good mole. But I don't know. What
It
do you
starts
think?
kind of eating you.
It
I don't know.
borders you.
I think if I don't agree to certain opinions, I think I do try to focus on what I want more. In that
Right.
essence, I think I'm more selfish.
At the end, it's
Yeah.
your face.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
your
yeah.
confidence.
Right,
Even though
right,
people
right,
say
right.
something like that, I mean, the best way, you could just answer by saying, oh, I'm a Christian. I don't care.
그러니까요.
이런 거. You could just think in a good way.
아니 그리고 what matters more about yourself is that your attitude matters more over your look. Actually, if you're confident enough about yourself, then
Right.
if you
If
don't
it's
match,
just-
그러니까 아무리 스탠다드에 안
맞아, 맞아,
맞더라도
맞아,
다른
맞아.
사람이 매력적인 사람으로 볼 거예요.
I totally agree with PD님 saying here. 근데 some moles are actually really you have to consult with
Oh,
your
yes, of
dermatologist.
course, of course.
Some moles are actually could be skin cancer.
Yeah.
So I actually
have a
asked
cousin who
the-
did that too.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
Yeah.
So I actually asked the dermatologist. They say usually charm that are circle shape are actually safe to remove.
Oh,
But the
okay,
ones,
okay.
because there was one on my under my feet.
Oh,
Nobody
interesting.
could see it, but
Right,
I
right,
just
right.
don't like it. And then like the doctor was like, say, oh, it's not symmetrical. So if you need to do it, you
Remove
have
it?
to use a knife to cut it out and send it to the biopsy. For the autopsy to check whether it's like a cancerous thing. So I was like, no, thank you. I'm just gonna leave it in.
맞아요.
Yeah. So everybody it's more about the health, not
Yes.
about the 관상하고
Right.
superstitious stuff. So
맞습니다.
always
That
consult your
depends.
doctor.
Yes,
맞습니다.
please.
아주 좋아요. 이런 식으로 졸리스 비스트로에 여러분들의 고민과 사연 계속해서 많이 앞으로 보내주시면 현명한 솔루션을 들고 오겠습니다.
자, Jenny's Bistro 마감하겠습니다.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for joining us, Jolly. And to
Of
say goodbye
course.
to you, we're gonna play a song by you.
Oh, really?
What is this song? VS Up?
Visa.
Visa.
Visa. What's
Put
the
your
song about?
Visa. It's one of my very early songs, but it's basically just spreading positivity.
Nice.
By keeping your Visa.
That's what we need.
Yeah.
Let's go. We're gonna see you next week. This is Jolly V with V's Up.
Keep your
Bye.
Visa. Visa.